What's up? What's up? What's up? It's another week. It's another week. You made it to another week.
Another week, another episode of Ricker and Bond, episode 232, your favorite pod with your favorite pals. We go over everything you need to know about the very limited information that you want to know to buy a laptop, MacBook M1, chip in that bitch. COVID news, boom, got it to you. Streaming wars, boom, got it to you. Money information, boom, got it to you. In an entertaining way, because we're Ricker and Bond, your favorite pal.
Merry Christmas.
How come you don't want me? You know that new style that you're looking for? If you want to keep going, I will keep going tonight. What's up? Hello. What cool is that?
Can't beat the fucking Clippers. Y'all make me sick of this shit.
Well, listen to this.
Politicians are a lot like that. They should be changed frequently for the same reason.
Yo, shut the fuck up. I'm trying to listen to Ricker and Bond.
We find it now.
Protect the city.
They both gave it up once I came into the picture. Me, I'm like them, just a 50-50 mixture. My mom rode horses, she wish I had a sister. I prefer the pen to a hammer or a brush, but I build things up, and my imagery is lush. I used to play soccer, but I never had to touch basketball too, but I ain't love it that much. Much of my time spent looking for a rush, trying to find something to afford me that feeling. I fall in love with girls cause they physically appealing. A couple weeks pass and the convos hit the ceiling. I've smoked a few blunts, cookies and runs, gotten high enough to know it isn't what I want.
Hey man, I still don't know what Runts is.
What?
I still don't know what Runts is.
It kind of sounds like Drake, flow-wise.
I don't know.
Jack from
you know
Kentucky.
What Runts is? Kentucky.
What? Kentucky. Yucky Tucky.
Okay, so Ricker and Bond, first of all, episode 232. Welcome in. Hey, everybody, how's it doing? Mac arrived to the doorstep using the Macintosh MacBook Pro. This shit is wide-angled. Real wide-angled.
Oh, you're on the Mac right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I was
It's
gonna
wide.
say, like, your fucking screen looks good. Damn,
Yeah.
it's about time.
It's I'm not.
Yeah, it's
I'm
pretty
not
wide.
really loving the wide angle.
Oh,
You know,
well, I mean,
at least
it's
it's
leaps and
different.
bounds better than what before.
It is. I still,
You know.
I didn't have any air horns in the intro for those of that you are listening on your favorite podcast platforming streaming service. Subscribe on Apple Pods or Spotify. No one listens on Spotify, but if you do listen on Spotify, subscribe.
Damn, I can't believe you have an M1 Mac and I don't.
Yeah,
That's not
I'm
right.
still, even like, I haven't downloaded any Adobe stuff just because I'm even like doing this Ableton. I'm still like scared of all the fucking random
don't be
files
scared.
that it's making. I want
it's
to
there
put
to
it on
help
a hard
you.
drive. I want to put it on a hard drive. No, not with the fucking shit. I don't want to take up 146 gigabytes of shit. Wide fucking angle, bro. I was doing some shit with like video calls, and I don't have the most like office setting over here, so I was at like a table.
Isn't that? It's not even wide angle. It's normal. Your old computer is just telephoto.
It was real fucking close up. And on here, I'm kind of like, you know how you're talking about the lower area. I'm over here. You can
Yeah.
see my fucking pants and shit. Don't like that. Might have to pan up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Battery's
So,
crazy.
Now people. Oh yeah, your battery is gonna be wild. Is it plugged in
Battery's
right
crazy.
now? You
it's
should-
not, because actually I need another USB-C. The USB-C. I'm using the one from the charger, but this is it's running on fucking the pre-charge that it came with and like one charge. And that's a
Yeah,
couple
just leave it.
days.
Just don't plug it in. I just want to see how long it lasts.
It's
supposed to last like 20 hours.
It's had a tiny bit of plug. I think it's definitely lasted. It's only, you said 8 hours.
20.
Oh, 20. Yeah, it's going hard.
fucking the difference between your Mac and my Mac is 2 months older. My battery lasts 6 hours and yours lasts 20.
Damn.
Because of that fucking chip. Ridiculous.
Damn. Suck it, Intel.
Suck it, Intel. Fuck you, Intel. Get it together. And you
Need
can
a
export
couple-
videos super fast. Damn.
Oh,
You
really?
can export videos.
The
Oh my
export
god,
time
that's the
is
whole
slower?
thing. That's the fucking whole thing. Because the
With
iPad
with-
Pro rapes
you
the shit out of
Get on Premiere, export an hour-long thing. It's gonna take shorter.
Premiere, Final Cut. You should
My
try
goodness.
Final Cut. Try Final
I didn't
Cut
buy it.
and
I
like
didn't
see how
buy it.
fast that is. But Premiere's gonna be fast. Premiere's gonna be fast.
Probably not
But
gonna buy
okay,
Final
this is
Cut.
This is what you gotta do. This is
Probably
what you
won't
gotta
get that
do.
test for you, but yeah, damn, dude.
You gotta get a fucking. I don't think you have Thunderbolt on that. You have USB 4. You gotta get a solid state USB 4 hard drive. It's gonna be expensive. Get like 500 gigs or a terabyte, and then just edit off of that. Right? Put
Yeah,
your
no.
media, your cache, all that shit onto that, and then it'll shit all that shit onto that and export. Put all your footage onto that so that you don't clog up your computer. And only put applications on your computer.
Yeah, that's why
But you
I
wanna-
haven't downloaded any Adobe stuff yet. But I was talking about the Ableton stuff is gonna be,
Yeah, but
like
you want to
doing
make
that
sure
a little
it's USB 4, not just USB-C, because you want to get the fastest speed possible.
bit. For sure,
Yeah.
for sure.
God damn, I'm jealous. Fuck, I'm jealous.
Tech.
Tech.
How's it
Fuck,
going,
should've
dude?
been me. Good.
Did you
Just
buy a
got
new
back from the-
laptop?
No, it's my job's, but I'm gonna keep it, so it was free. But
You just got a podcast full of free job shit.
that's right,
Nice.
free shit.
What's going
Chilling.
on,
Just got
dude?
back from the him,
Nice.
the gym. Fucking great.
Yeah.
Muscles are coming back.
Wow.
Starting to feel like a person again.
Wonderful.
Yeah, it's crazy. I love it. The girls there are super hot because it's the only place to work out in the county. So,
You just get a flock of all the sample sizes.
yep, it's just fucking, it's just a place.
The place
It's the
to
place
be.
to go. Yeah,
BJP and the
COVID
place
ca-
to be, dude.
the place to
Put
be,
your
bro.
hands up.
Bond Gym
If
program.
you don't care.
How's your day going with that new Mac?
Going okay. I don't use it for a lot right now. Like I said, I don't have any video stuff on it yet because I don't want it to bog up my shit like this Ableton is probably doing a little bit. Made a quick little GarageBand ditty. Obviously the sound on this computer is a lot better than the sound off another computer. I could probably mix a professional album off this laptop.
Definitely, for sure.
And everybody would be like, oh dude, amazing. This is amazing quality you have.
Yeah, those speakers.
I feel like
Fucking-
even like after like I'm tentative to like if I busted out a fucking stereo for 5 hours a day on this computer, if it's gonna like fuck up the audio system after a while.
No, probably not,
After
because
a
it's built to
while.
last a while.
Give me some 10 years
These
or so.
computers are. Look, it's not a cheap ass whatever the fuck you were using before.
It's a solid
Plastic
Asus,
ass, made in China.
dude. I mean,
This is a piece of art. What you're right here. This is a revolutionary piece of art. It's like fucking fine china. It'll take care of you if you take care of it.
I do also
Yeah.
have it propped up on the box it came in for a little more height for me. On
Yeah.
my other laptop, it was like probably like a foot taller. So right now, this screen would be all up in my crotch. I'm not trying to have that. Trying to keep
I'm
that
sure it'll be fine.
above the crotch.
Yeah,
I don't want any
it'll-
crotch footage for those of you that are watching on YouTube. Ricker and Bond, dude.
Just keep it clean. Don't download any bullshit.
Oh, I've already
And-
downloaded fucking Club Penguin, bro.
Fuck, I
Icy
wish.
Tower.
Been trying to get
Really?
MapleStory for years.
Icy Tower
Ugh.
on the Macintosh M1 MacBook Pro.
Jesus
You
Christ.
ever
Can you
play
go in your
Icy Tower?
specs real quick? Can you hit
Yeah,
that
sure.
Apple on the screen and go to About This Mac?
Big
Tell me
Sur
what you see there.
11.01 MacBook Pro 13-inch M1 2020 chip Apple M1 memory 16 gigabytes startup disk Macintosh serial number, don't want that. Storage? Whoa, what? That,
Does it say processor on there?
no processor in overview. Displays, Retina, storage.
And it doesn't say it doesn't say anything about Thunderbolt ports or USB ports on that screen.
Not in the very veil of overview. System report,
Interesting.
software update. System report, we got a lot more. 8 cores. There's actually though
8 cores. You have 8 fucking cores. Jesus
4
Christ.
performance and 4 efficiency.
You gotta fucking export a 4K video right now and see how fast that bitch goes.
There's actually a whole lot of data in this system report in the overview.
How much was that computer? $2,000?
Yeah, about.
Jesus Christ. You got a better computer than me and it was cheaper. Does Apple does not want to have
You
any
wanted to see
competition?
what?
I wanted to see how many. You actually already said it. You said 8 cores.
Let's see. Graphics.
I'm trying to get that 32 core ARM Mac when it comes out.
R Mac.
ARM
ARM Mac.
M1.
Oh,
32 cores.
wow.
Yeah.
When is that slated?
Next year sometime.
They're fucking just
Yeah.
going exponential
I
with
think-
it.
I think it might be a desktop though.
Ah.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see about
That
that.
might make some sense. A lot of power. Usually not going to pack it into a laptop.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely need some wall energy for that bad boy.
That's fun.
So what's going on, Ricker and Bond? You know, fucking.
There was some
Sunday,
interest in R&B seat reservation from
Really?
someone
Who?
that I feel like you might know because you follow him on Instagram.
Is it Matthew James Kuhn?
I think it is. Do you know that man?
What's up, Matt?
Is that a coworker?
What?
A fellow
Nah,
boy of yours?
we used to make films together, short films.
I see.
We met in a film class in what, like 8th grade maybe?
Yeah,
And now I think he has a podcast now.
I see.
Yeah,
He did say
so-
I have my own recording set up, and I was like, "Oh, don't worry, you won't need to do much talk, a lot of talking there, Matthew."
Yeah. you're
R&B
good, bro.
seat viewers exclusive. Go over there to OWHouse, OWHouse.live/RNB seat. R, the letter N, B
N
seat.
as in nature.
Yeah,
BC.
you're gonna want to sign up for that.
B as in bigger. Seat.
Get a exclusive reservation to be one of the people that can see us live during recording of this high profile mucho money.
Shit, I run uphill in my downtime. Y'all spending all day swatting house flies. That let me know that y'all not outside. Or who really outside? It's all about the approach. I've been wanting smoke where my auntie was on dope. Got a bed that's full of bodies, got a closet full of ghosts. Yeah, I'm cool with rappers, niggas acting like we close. Shit, I'm the greatest on the coast, and niggas thought I knew the Pope. Bless me with the hands of catching all these niggas fans. Supposed to be your man's, damn, my nigga, you got scammed. Funny that I'm standing with the dude who may stand, but never treat me like a fan. Cause what I am, whatever you say I am, shit, if I wasn't this thing, why would I say I am, shit, in the radio don't even play my jam. I get no damn, I'm in Bompton with the family.
That guy kind of fell off, huh?
Boogie?
Yeah.
I haven't heard him in a while.
He had some momentum in college and then just like.
I like
nothing.
that line, dog. Motherfucker said, I met Eminem, the man who made Stan, but doesn't treat me like a fan because I am who I am.
Damn.
Who, Boogie?
Treat him like a celebrity, they'll treat you like a fan.
But he doesn't treat him like a fan because Boogie is who he is.
Because
I kinda
Boogie
feel
did a
like-
Snickers commercial with Elton John, so he earned his shit.
Did he?
Yeah.
You're not you and he was Boogie and then he ate it and he's Elton John.
It was. No. He was Elton John. And then he ate it and he turned into Boogie.
Okay.
You're not you when you're hungry. You're Elton John when you're hungry.
I mean, hey, that's
It was like,
Elton John's pretty okay.
Motherfucker, Nickers. my fucking art is all fucked up. Oh, I'm Elton John, eh?
Rick and Bond second trimester episode 232. Instagram Ricker and Bond. Subscribe everywhere you listen to podcasts. Speaking of Britishness, I purchased a Apple product, and with this Apple product came a year of Apple TV. And I've watched a few episodes of perusing, seeing what they offer on Apple TV.
Yes,
my
thoughts?
phone, and now realizing yesterday I could watch it with my laptop as well, which is kind of cool. Very, it kind of got you suckered into the Apple ecosystem of watching.
You're in it, bro. You're in it. I got you an
TV.
Apple Watch for Christmas.
If you could watch some fucking TV on Apple Watch, pretty cool. I've been watching Ted Lasso a little bit. Have you seen commercials for that?
With what's his face? Justin
Sudeikis.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
haven't seen it, but how was it?
I saw commercials in the past, and I was like actually pretty interested in it, and it's fucking funny. It's kind of like it was made. I was looking up some of the production studio behind it, but it's fucking funny, dude.
Is there tons of Apple
paraphernalia
everywhere?
Oh yeah. I caught wind of that. Almost, it kind of at the first click of the iPhone, it didn't really get me, but once I saw that other stuff, I said, "Oh, I get it."
They won't let bad guys use iPhones on their shows.
Yeah. Well, interesting. Okay. I'm thinking of a character who might be the villain character. But maybe she's also kind of not the villain character. It's a good show, man. It's funny.
I've only seen one show on there. I think it was, what's it called? The news show?
Yeah. So the morning show.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I don't watch it all,
that.
but that's pretty good.
There's really only like 12 shows.
Yeah.
Which kind of seems like not a lot.
And not a lot of like cult
Things you
classics.
want to watch.
No Stranger Things,
Yeah, it's all new stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, like of things that have turned into cult classics.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel like I would be interested in knowing the numbers of people who use Netflix versus Apple TV. I'm kind of sure that Netflix far surpasses that number of Apple TV users.
Oh, definitely. What is it? Did we talk about Disney Plus last episode?
Maybe briefly.
And how they announced like a whole, but they announced like 100 new shows or 100 episodes of stuff. Stock shot through the roof because they're like, yo, forget about the 50,000 people we laid off in our dying fucking theme parks. We're going all in on streaming, baby. 100%. Everything's going straight to there. We're going to put theatrical films in our fucking streaming. Everybody get it. By the way, we have 85 million subscribers. Don't know how many Netflix has, but...
Look it up real quick, Jamie.
But yeah, Disney Plus is going to win because they have like so much legacy shit. And Netflix doesn't.
It definitely got people on there at the first jump. When it was first coming out, everybody was like, what do you mean I can watch all the things? They have a whole lot of IP. We're looking at Netflix paid subscribers worldwide from the third quarter 2011 to the third quarter 2020. That is quite the jump if I'm looking at these axes correctly. Number of subscribers in your y-axis for YouTube, and your x-axis is the quarter.
Damn, so...
How is that just such a perfect gradual increase, Netflix?
Slow adoption. So literally, Disney Plus got almost half as many as Netflix did in a decade in less than a year. Or
You
however
said
long
Disney
Disney
got
Plus
how
has
many
been on.
subscribers?
85 million.
85 million. Wow. Disney Plus has
86.
amassed more than 86 million subscribers since launching in November 29. Subscribers, people that are paying.
Yeah, you can't watch it for free.
CEO Bob Chapek announced. Disney also announced that Hulu, which is owned by Disney, crazy, has reached 38.8 million subscribers. You got more Disney Plus than Hulu? ESPN Plus, man. Ooh, they're in the spot to be right now, Disney.
Their
Goodness
stock was
gracious.
crazy on Friday.
Goodness gracious. Wow. I didn't really realize how much. Well,
Neighbor Jeff laughed at me when
What,
I
with
said they
Disney?
would make their own streaming service. Why would they do that? They have Netflix. Yeah, they're fucking
like this.
competitor.
I like this advertisement that is on. This is The Verge, but it's a Disney thing with kind of a somewhat Disney character, and man's play some shit in Marvel. Wonder if that is kind of conscious or not on the part of Disney / Verge. Disney has. I was about to say that, thinking about Disney's like foothold in streaming and media in general, but Disney, like, you got ESPN first of all, which is probably one of the biggest television channels / networks in America. I'm not sure globally, but and then to realize that they have Hulu and ESPN Plus, man, that's a whole lot of media coming from Disney.
And Fox.
Yeah.
And fucking ABC. And that might be it. And
Big
Pixar.
old network.
National Geographic. Like, Jesus Christ.
But that's what's the umbrella parent over all that? It's not Disney, is it?
It's Disney. Disney's top.
Jesus.
I think in the book, fucking the guy before Bob Iger wanted to sell Disney or thought about it, selling it to Fox or someone else, right? Imagine if Fox owned Disney. That'd be a weird world, wouldn't it? But
Yeah.
no, Disney's a tippy top.
Disney. Bobby. Disney's Plus's latest batch of subscribers came amid its expansion into parts of Latin America in late November, just before the rollout. Chapek announced that Disney Plus had reached just under 75 million subscribers globally. With its new milestone, Disney has accomplished in 1 year more than executives originally hoped to accomplish by 2024.
I'm sure the
Put it
pandemic
another
helped
way.
with that.
Say it again?
I'm sure the pandemic helped with that.
Probably a little bit. Disney accomplished in 1 year what Netflix took several years to do. How many years?
A fucking decade.
Probably about 8. I can't do this quick math, but
Oh, yeah, about 6, 7.
yeah, probably.
Yeah, so Disney Plus. I think I don't know if we talked about, but who is it? Universal, I think, is going to start releasing their movies straight to streaming.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if Disney did the same.
Warner Bros, I believe.
Warner, yeah.
I could be wrong. One of the two. I think I got Warner Bros in my head because that's the fucking production company for Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso's funny.
Apparently, Warner, owned by AT&T. Apparently, AT&T is $130 billion in debt. Mainly because they paid $66 billion for DirecTV, and now they're trying to sell it, and they can't get more than $15 billion because nobody wants DirecTV. So not the best move.
AT&T.
Yeah, so they're fucking scrambling with that. They just dropped HBO Max, which has a bunch of shit that's not on HBO, but all the shit that's owned by AT&T. So I think I said on here, great, lots of content, but horrible app. I have it for free because of my internet.
Yeah.
But, like, if it wasn't free, I would not pay for it, probably. If I had to choose, I'd probably buy Disney Plus, maybe.
Streaming Wars.
Streaming Wars, yeah. I feel like Apple's not playing hard enough. But, they're not really playing hard enough with anything. They kind of just dip their toe in everything a little bit.
Yeah, they're going...
It's like, here's Apple Music. Here's fucking Apple TV Plus.
Yeah.
Here's fucking... What else do they have?
I'd be interested to see what
podcasts.
Makes the majority of their money over there at Apple.
It's definitely fucking... It's services, they said. So it's like Apple Music subscriptions, iCloud storage, everything you pay for. And the App Store.
Yeah.
Can't forget about that. Jesus Christ.
Little fucking company passive income.
Yeah. God damn.
Apple's 5 most profitable lines of business, Investopedia. iPhone services, Mac, iPad, wearables.
Apple just dropped AirPods Pro or AirPods Max.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful design, lots of tech. No one's gonna buy it. It's $550.
I don't
It's
know.
like-
People will still buy, bro.
At what point is it? Do consumer headphones bleed into professional headphones? Because professional studio headphones are not that much money, and also these headphones don't have an audio jack, so you don't even have the choice to mix it like.
What's their selling point?
Their selling point, it's the best fucking headphones you can buy. Probably. I didn't watch it, but it's good because it's Apple. Probably got that HomePod technology in there.
Apple AirPod Max. Let's see what Apple is saying about their own product.
We cover all this in the new processing power out today, by the way, for those of you listening at home.
Let's talk about it a little bit more in the third trimester.
Absolutely. We'll be back.
If you can't decide which one I want, all the girls at the party come along, it's a party. We started mixing drinks, how much? Who knows? I put one out for dead homies. The dilly departed, baby. Ain't missed the moment, ain't no spilling. Dude, I've been living illin', tryna find it, then I'm feeling. You feel it? All's good until I hit the ceiling. Good riddance. I figured I'd be straight, just need a minute, just a second. I was been on overload in my zone.
2020 Kid Cudi is an interesting concept.
Cudi.
2020 Kid Cudi is an interesting concept because when Kid Cudi was popping, he was using a lot of those kind of voice modulators, right?
Yeah.
That a lot of people just use now off top. So to hear Kid Cudi kind of antiquated use that when in a music market that has a bunch of people using autotune and shit, is a little weird.
Damn, he could have used this as an opportunity to really just push
else.
the envelope.
All I heard was a fucking Travis Scott. Yeah, I ad-libbed, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Travis Scott, he's copying the fucking guy that copied him?
Basically. I think
Yeah,
they might
literally
have been,
took his name.
might have been a respect kind of thing. I think they might be buddies. I think they had a project, right?
Probably stick their...
Scots
do
or
they?
whatever.
Do they?
I'm pretty sure they did because they had the same name. And it was like the Scots.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I must have missed that one. Not the biggest Kid Cudi fan. I get a lot of shit when I say that.
Yeah, I'm
some
not
reason.
a huge fan either. There's a few songs that I bumped back in the day, but it is very cats our age in middle school. I feel like he wouldn't
Everyone's
have.
What? You're not depressed? I'm like...
Yeah,
man.
the Scots, Travis Scott, and Kid Cudi.
The Scots. That's funny.
I think it was 2020, probably the beginning of 2020. Don't want to listen to it. Don't
Travis
want to
Scott.
listen to it.
They're both Kanye's children.
Yeah, they are. They're
Yeah.
sunned by him. Except Kanye, unlike those two, constantly innovate their sound.
Yeah.
Just
Definitely. Especially
song
not
by
Travis
song.
Scott, bro. Oh my God. Especially not Travis Scott. Imagine if Kanye still rapped like it was 2004. He wouldn't be Kanye West. He'd be some guy.
Yeah, I am trying to think of that reality. that's a
We
whole lot of
we
time to
wouldn't
wrap
even
this
know who
in.
Kanye West is. We'd see him in a
Probably.
YouTube documentary and we'd be like, who the fuck is that? You'd hear him on a
Kanye,
John
man.
Legend song. If you listen to John Legend's first album, he has a bunch of features. You don't know who any of them are. Kanye West is a feature on there, and you're like, that's fucking Kanye. You know?
Lol.
The fact
John
that John
Legend.
Legend's still around. The fact that John Legend is under Kanye is crazy.
What do you mean under? In
It's like
popular...
signed to him.
Oh really?
Yeah, good music.
Oh really?
Yeah. I think he still is, too.
Could just be like a couple album deal, but that's a very interesting move. I didn't know that.
Yeah. They are good buds. They go way back.
Him and their dead baby.
Oh yeah, they both had dead babies.
Did Kanye have a dead baby?
I believe so. I believe he
Kim?
had a miscarriage. I could be wrong, but I think he did.
With Kim?
Yeah.
Kardashian, that is?
Yes. Fun fact, Kim Kardashian was 23 in her sex tape. So now's the time.
Got it. Know what to do.
Now's the time. Leak it out.
See, am I the social profile of the Kim profile, or am I the Ray J profile? You know, I gotta really work on what place in society I take from that tape. You know.
Do you think she
Start
still
the
thinks of
branding.
Ray J? Of slamming Ray J?
Is
Or
still
being
what
slammed
of
by
Ray J?
Ray J? Well, her fucking husband is on bipolar rage.
Is she still what?
Do you think she still dreams of being with Ray J?
Probably not, dude.
Probably not. She's probably too focused on the money. She's probably too focused on social justice.
It's a lot of
She
years
didn't give
ago.
a shit about dick.
How old is she now? Was that
Like
10 years
40.
ago?
She's 40.
20-something years ago?
It was 17 years ago. She did the sex tape.
Yeah, that's probably... Look, my goodness, you can see this.
Do you
See,
think
before
when
I could just be doing this, no one saw a thing.
Do you think when North brings it up, Kim will answer truthfully, or
What would you do? I'd probably answer truthfully.
I'd be like, ask your mother first of all.
Say you're Kim though.
I'm Kim.
Because you would be.
How old's the
asking
kid?
Kim,
How's
right?
the kid? What if like?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too.
Some kid
I
at
mean-
school is like, your mom. I saw your mom naked on the computer.
So that's middle school, right? That's middle schoolish.
Yeah.
Damn, that sucks.
I guess you gotta tell him. Like,
Like, what are you gonna be like? First of all,
You can't lie.
You would kind of have to know how much they know about it, right? What are you gonna sit? You're not gonna sit down and watch them with it. Watch
like
it with them.
all they know is like, hey, so and so said you were naked on the phone or something.
What a conundrum.
She'd probably just be like, yo, yeah, when I was fucking 23, I was getting dug the fuck out by this
I'd probably
big
say
black
like,
cock. Yeah.
if it was, well, I guess if Kim didn't go to college, did she? I'm
I don't
assuming
know.
she
I
didn't.
don't think so. She's
What
too
did
busy.
she do? Fucking Ray J?
She had a boutique in Calabasas called Dash, where she sold
Pre-23?
purses, I think. This is the same time as fucking the sex tape, and she was Paris Hilton's friend. She was like
Mhm.
Paris Hilton's like right hand.
I'm pretty sure she was a hairstylist for Paris Hilton or something.
She might have been her stylist or her makeup
I
artist
remember
or some
reread
shit.
that.
But yeah, she had like a
Okay.
boutique as well. Then the sex tape happened, and then her mom was like, "Yo, let's make a reality show." Because what's his face? Ryan Seacrest was like, "Yo, you guys are interesting. Let's make a show." And so they made a show. And then bam, Keeping Up the Kardashians was born. Now they're in their last season.
I don't know. I would say I did something in college to do the blow a little bit, because for like middle schoolers, college kind of seems like that probably. But if you're not really inundated with college as a person who hasn't gone to college and probably won't put their kids in college.
Well, I mean, like making sex tapes isn't exclusive to going to college, you know.
Yeah, but I'm saying in the minds of middle schoolers and high schoolers, it kind of seems like crazy stuff happens at college. So you kind of lessen that blow a little bit.
I'll just be like, yeah, when I was older.
Younger.
Older than fucking
So
North.
when I was older than you.
North 7 years old.
Yeah.
7-year-old innocent ass wondering why her mom was getting dug out on camera.
Yeah.
When I was older, I was getting dug out by a black bull who wasn't your father, and it was a sin because we were not married. And so I prayed for God for forgiveness, and he blessed me with Kanye West.
Beautiful. Nice little twist.
And you were the punishment.
You do got to wrap it up
for
back
me having
in the,
premarital sex.
You do have to wrap it up back to back to the present time.
Ray J was all of it. I actually watched the sex tape the other day, just for some tips.
Yeah.
Because you're always a student. You never assume you know.
Always learning.
Yeah.
The more you know, the more you don't know.
Yeah. Fucking.
And the more you know that fact.
He was getting in there for sure.
Good.
Can confirm.
We could do the research, do the data.
It's funny because it's like it was before cell phones, so they literally were like, "Yo, let's get out the fucking camera, put some tape in that bitch, and make a film."
That's what everyone's parents did.
And then they sold that shit on the internet, or Ray J did, I guess. I don't know if it leaked or.
Man,
I don't know how that shit worked back then.
That must suck as a parent to know that your kid is probably in their life gonna watch you get fucked.
Yeah. But then she could be like, but look at what came of it. Auntie Kylie's a billionaire, and Auntie Kendall is.
Do you think they'd bring that up? Be like, well, it kind of started a big portion of my career in the public eye.
She's probably gonna wrap it around and be like, see, this is why. This is feminine empowerment. All you gotta do is get fucked on cam, and you can turn into a $1 billion industry.
You could be like, hey, this is I took something that probably a lot of people might debilitate them. Be like, oh, it's in the public eye, but no, I made a better career for myself and you than that man did. So
could she have done it without the sex tape? Would she have the same draw in the beginning?
Man, it would be interesting to see that timeline, but I feel like that got so much public eye.
Paris Hilton also has a sex tape, and like no one cares.
Yeah,
maybe it's because Kim's ass is fatter.
She is more attractive.
Yeah.
And who was the dude with Paris Hilton?
Some drugged out Machine Gun Kelly looking guy.
Kevin Federline?
Probably. God, that's such a 2004 fucking celebrity name.
Kevin Federline?
Kevin Federline, Paris Hilton, fucking Jesus Christ.
Yeah, maybe they just, one, better aesthetic overall, better branding for Kim, definitely in the future, kind of aesthetic wise for women, if you're selling clothing and makeup, you got more of the public eye and fashion with Kim than Paris did. Maybe she just capitalized it on it better. Was there, because we didn't really experience the sex tape really. It was kind of in the past.
Yeah, I had trouble finding it as a kid. You needed a credit card behind the paywall.
But like I'm pretty sure I knew the Kardashians before that on a different brand, I think.
I don't know when I discovered the Kardashians.
Neither do I really.
Kim Kardashian. So fine.
Any other links? Any other things you've been thinking about?
Are we in the third try?
We are indeed.
Oh, I got this.
Also, I would like to say that with an Apple computer, Apple News does seem a lot more enticing to purchase.
Get it? It's good.
I'm kind of okay off it because I don't know.
Fuck a payroll.
There's no need to purchase that kind of information.
I feel like an adult because I'm just like, oh, it's like I'm paying for the newspaper, but I'm getting all the newspapers for less money.
Olivia Jade. She's attractive.
Olivia Jade.
Any things you've been thinking about, man?
I watched a documentary on money last night and how it's fake.
Yeah. Like I say, humans are a heady animal, man.
Yeah, how we're living in a fraudulent system because of how every currency in the world is backed by the US dollar, and the US dollar is backed by nothing.
Yeah.
So
big old triangle pyramid.
There's gonna come a time where people realize, hey, why the fuck is bread $15 a loaf or some shit, because inflation. And they're gonna realize that our debt is never ending, and that because the government keeps printing bills, there's no real surface, because we keep selling our debt in the form of government bonds to other countries, but those bonds are intrinsically worthless because money is worthless, without people.
Social contract and all that.
Yeah, and he was saying that like that wasn't the case before 1971 when it was backed by gold, because the government had a responsibility not to fucking borrow more than gold that existed, so it couldn't get into that much debt. But now we're in like limitless debt that we'll never be able to climb out of, and it's exacerbated by the pandemic with all the stimulus and everything.
I think I saw a stat that 20% of all of America's economy, cash, dollars, was printed this year. Don't know if that's super valid or not, but that's a stat that is in my mind.
That's fucking crazy. And the government actively tries to keep the price of gold low so that like people won't want it.
Mm-hmm.
Either low or high, I forget. But they're trying to make it seem like gold is backed by the dollar when that's not remotely the case.
Mm-hmm.
Because this guy was saying that like money should be controlled by people, not by government. And when it was gold, it was like controlled by people and the government was subject to it. But now people look to the government as God and they can just like print money, pay off $1 trillion of debt. What the fuck does that mean? Where'd that money come from? You know?
Something I saw as well that I always found interesting. There's a few years ago in the past, there was something that was kind of in my head of water becoming a scarcity resource, just like oil or something is.
Mm-hmm.
And there was something I saw that popped up on my Instagram that they're looking to put some water resources onto the stock market.
Yeah, it's futures.
And, you know, I think it was the Wall Street Trapper is the person that posted the caption.
They know it's coming.
Either that or someone else. But yeah, it's the stock market, they said, is if nothing else, a look into the future of what people that know a little bit more about global policies and government workings and scarcity of resources are looking at towards the future.
That's what it is.
And I always thought that water shall be the next word upon resources.
The stock market looks to the future and the economy looks to the past.
Water, boys.
This lady said something interesting. She was saying that out of all the lending that goes on in the country, 20% of it is productive lending in terms of like making companies, employing people, like spending shit, like going out to the economy. The other 80% is just traded among the same people in the form of assets, property, land, all that shit, you know?
Mm-hmm. And
it's just chilling up there in a circle. 80%. And I'm trying to hop in on that. I'm trying to hop in the river.
Sure.
You know? But
would you ever want to purchase
that much money? 80%? Like, yeah, trillions.
Would you ever want to purchase an island?
Purchase an island? No, I don't really see the point of that. I wouldn't purchase something that big that didn't make me money, really.
What if you flipped it?
What if I flipped it? I don't know. I would purchase like a bunch of hotels on an island.
Mm-hmm.
And then flip those.
Watching Grant Cardone on Instagram. He was talking about purchasing an island. But he also like does a lot of real estate, so he might think about that in that way. But I was watching it and I was like, my gut reaction was kind of like, he was like, my dream was to buy an island, and whatever motives he has now for capital, I don't know, with the island. But I was like, kind of averse to it off top.
I think Mr. Beast bought an island for a video, but that video got like 50 million views, so I'm sure he made the money back.
Sure.
Also probably could call it a tax write-off.
Sure. Seemed a little weird to me.
I think the most expensive thing I would buy, if I had like just unlimited money, the most expensive thing I would buy is a private plane.
Yeah, but like, doesn't that kind of scope change once you have just a massive amount of capital?
Yeah.
Would your want to buy an island change?
If I had a massive amount of capital, I would be like, yo, what fucking oil reserves and railroads and shit can I fucking purchase to become a trillionaire? But like, if I had like, I don't know, if I had $1 billion overnight and I didn't have time to think, I'd be like, okay, it's time to get a plane because I don't want to go to the airport anymore. I just want to like be able to just go wherever I want.
Sure.
You know? Well, obviously, I guess I'd buy a house first. Maybe I wouldn't even buy a house. Maybe I'd just fucking travel around and not have a place to live for a little while.
That is definitely some people's perspective on home ownership is not bogging yourself down so you can move around. What Mr. Cardone says a lot, which I'm not exactly on the same page of.
I am hearing increasingly a lot from older people in their 60s that they wish they had bought a home because all the money they paid on rent for the last 3-4 decades they could have put toward a house, and all that money's just gone.
Yeah, that's always what kind of is in my head as well. I think with Cardone, he says that young people want to move around more, so they don't want to buy a home, so you're not bogged down to it.
Yeah,
but then
buy a home.
You could always fucking put some renters in it. It always seemed weird to me, especially from someone who does real estate.
How old is he?
Sense. He's older.
Have you ever watched Graham Stephan?
I have not.
He is a real estate. He was a real estate. He's a young guy. He's like maybe 29 or 30. And he's like really big. I think he's one of the biggest finance channels now on YouTube. And he's really big into like real estate and investing in stocks and shit. And he talks about... He's like really interesting videos whenever like something big happens in the market or something happens in real estate. He explains it really well. Like that, like everyday people can understand.
Nice.
Yeah, you should check him out.
Graham Stephan?
Yeah. He fucking blew up. I remember watching him when we first moved into Adobe. He had like 40,000 subscribers, and now he has like 2 million.
Value consistency and doing it better than the person that you were probably aspired to make it from.
Yeah.
There was a Forbes video with Marcus or Marquise Brownlee.
Markey, my man.
What's his last name pronounced? Brownlee?
Brownlee.
He was talking about, watching something, not getting the information that you wanted to see, and then making that information on a YouTube video specifically. Then another source of kind of just a random thing was you gotta be better than 10 times better than the person that you were watching before, or a competitor of sorts.
Oh yeah, big time.
In terms of value, content, entertainment, or information. Fun stuff. R&B 232.
1 million episodes. We hit it. Now 1 million more.
Means nothing. If you want to sit in while we do the best podcast ever, Ricker and Bob, all you got to do is go over on your internet. You have a laptop. You have a phone. You have an iPad. You have a Android device. You have a old PC Dell. Is Dell under yet, bro? I feel like Dell's dead.
Dell's still kicking it.
What are they making, chips?
They make laptops. They make inexpensive laptops for people that don't give a fuck.
Nice. You got a Dell because you don't give a fuck. Boy, you do give a fuck about is Ricker and Ballin. So you want to?
Oh, I have a Dell monitor. I didn't even notice.
They do make monitors, monitors. Get in, watch Ricker and Ballin on that Dell monitor. You want to see what we're doing as we do it. You don't want to be late to the game on YouTube. You want to see it live and in action. Maybe put in some of your own links. Raise your hand. Have a little 2 to 3 minute conversation every trimester about what's going on. What's your opinion? Maybe we'll do that. adobehouse.live/RNB stream. Seat, rather. RNB seat.
Yep. Join the virtual. Join the virtual party here.
Exclusive. Only a couple seats available. We might open
only
it up
$200
later in the
a
game.
seat.
$200 bucks.
What? It's free.
All
it's free for now.
Put a little information. You're early to the game. This is Apple $19.99.
Apple $19.99 is pretty expensive. This is Apple $19.83.
Your favorite podcast. Thanks for listening. See you next time.
See you next time, kids. Oh God. Wonder what